Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni and 3 other government officials are under judicial investigation in Italy for abetting a crime and misuse of public funds in relation to the release of a Libyan warlord wanted by the International Criminal Court, ICC. Arrested in Turin on January 19, Osama Anjem, also known as Osama Al-Masri, is a Libyan police officer who was released on a legal technicality and repatriated on a state flight 2 days later. Al-Masri is said to have been in charge of migrant detention facilities in Libya, where torture, sexual violence and abuse are rife. The ICC has issued an arrest warrant for him on suspicion of crimes against humanity and war crimes. Meanwhile, the release of the Libyan warlord, despite the ICC arrest warrant, is reminiscent of Italy's announcement that it won't arrest the Israeli Prime Minister, facing a similar warrant by the Hague court.
The
release of the Libyan war criminal by the Italian authorities, together with Rome's recent announcement that war criminal Netanyahu won't be arrested if he visits Italy, prove in the first place that the Italian government uses international courts' rulings only in its own interest, and that the activities of a network of migrant smugglers in Libya must be preserved.
Libya plunged into deadly chaos in 2011 when the US-led NATO military alliance started a bombing campaign after overthrowing and killing the country's ruler Muammar Gaddafi. This intervention ignited clashes between rival militias backed by foreign powers that poured weapons and mercenaries into the country. Since 2011, hundreds of thousands of migrant workers and their families crossed the Libyan border into other countries to escape the conflict, many of whom ended up in Italy. In 2017, in an attempt to cut the number of migrants landing at its shores, the then center-left Italian government signed an EU-sponsored agreement with the West-backed Libyan government, which controls the western part of the country to this day.
La Libia che non esiste più.
Libya as we knew it no longer exists. The country is split politically, ethnically and religiously, and Italy's interests there are not always aligned with those of the broader West.
An increasing number of Italians have lost confidence in the country's institutions as a whole. The truth is that this investigation against Italy's Prime Minister does not prove that there is some form of opposition to the incumbent government.
Italy's Prime Minister Meloni said on Wednesday she will continue to do what is needed to defend Italy, adding that when the security of the nation and the interests of Italians are at stake, there is no room for steps backward. Max Civilli, PressTV, Rome.